I keep the skin on catfish because I actually enjoy eating it. And today I'm going to show you how I clean and prepare it. The first step is to actually remove all of this dark stuff that's on the skin. You want to clean it so that it becomes white, just like this, like that. You can see the difference, right? All of this black stuff here, I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it does create this sort of muddy and sort of fishy taste to the skin when you're eating it. So that's why you would clean it like this. So you'll need two things. You'll need boiling water and a knife like this, somewhat of a dull knife, so that you can just scrape off all the black stuff. Just from that, you can see that I've already scraped off a little bit. Just like that, see? You can take your time and just scrape it like this and you'll be able to get everything off, but boiling water is going to help the best. You'll also notice that the skin sort of contracts because of the hot water. And it'll tighten up everything too. From here, you just scrape it. I have already previously cleaned off all of the slime. If you didn't take off the slime yet, when you pour the hot water over it, the slime will start to cook and then it'll start turning green and you'll be able to get rid of all the slime easily as well. You can see all of that black stuff that's coming off. See how easy it was to just scrape everything off like that? So there you go. You can remove all the black stuff off of the fins as well. Alright, and there you go. That is a cleaned catfish, ready to be cooked and eaten. See how the skin is almost white right now? Just all the way through like that, instead of that dark black coloration. So from here, I just chopped it up into pieces. It looks so good. So from here, you can actually prepare it several different ways. One of the most simplest ways is to literally just boil it, and then you just eat it with some fish sauce and some chili. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. Other things that you can do is you can braise these. You can put it into a clay pot or just a pot in general. Throw in a couple of like sodas, a Sprite would do. Even a Coca-Cola would work. Throw in some soy sauce, MSG, maybe some fish sauce, chilies, and just braise it for a long time until it becomes really tender. You cook it down to the point where the liquid becomes sort of like a sauce, and that is a really good way to prepare catfish. But yeah, I'm just gonna throw these in a pot and just boil them, and I'll show you how I eat them. Oh, one more thing, I forgot to mention the silvery part on the inside. You can use the boiling water to get rid of this as well, but you can just scrape it with a knife and you'll be able to get rid of it also. You would probably want to do this before you chop it up into pieces. And getting rid of all this silver stuff is going to help make the fish taste a lot better as well. And these are the heads, and you do the exact same thing. Take boiling water, pour it over it, scrape off all of the black stuff till it's white. The head is a lot harder to clean, and you don't really need to like be that thorough. You just need to scrape off enough to the point where it doesn't seem like more is coming off. Just grab a pot of water, throw the fish in. This is optional. You can throw in some slices of ginger. This is for aromatics and to kind of get rid of any fishy taste. Let it cook like this for about 10-15 minutes and it'll be done. There you have it. It's boiled and it's cooked. So what I do is I take this right here, which I've already prepared ahead of time. All this is just Thai chili pepper chopped up and then fish sauce. That's all it is. So I just take this and I just pour it over. And fish sauce is incredibly salty, so I better not hear anyone say, oh, he didn't season it. I'm seasoning it a lot. And there you go. So this is one method of preparing catfish that I enjoy eating. I'll show other methods in the future. There's a Vietnamese dish called canh chua, which is like a sour soup that you use catfish and you boil it and make sort of like a sour soup, and it's really good. I mentioned the braised method as well, and that one is really good. let's eat this part right here. This is the belly section. So I'm just gonna go like this, break off the meat. There is the skin and the meat. It's so fatty and so rich. It's so good. It's perfect. The sauce is salty and spicy. Yeah, look at that. That's the belly section. Sometimes the simplest method of cooking a ingredient is the best way to cook it. But yeah, see? The skin is nice and clean, just fatty, and it's just delicious. So good. Consider keeping the skin on and eating it like this, or eating it like how you normally do, but just keeping the skin on. It's really good.